Hello and welcome to Kerri's scuffed review of the Scimitar RGB Elite. I have something super special today. I apologise if my camera looks like poop, but as you know, we've been having some issues with drivers and stuff. Yeah, sorry about this lighting. I'm well aware that I'm hella overexposed, but they don't want us to have nice things. It's fine. My friends at CORSAIR sent me a new mouse. As you guys know, I bought myself the CORSAIR Scimitar when I came home from America. This is she. As you guys also may know, I at one point spilt coffee all over her. Oh, son of a fucking bitch. God damn it.
9 more levels to go.
BRB chat. Trust Kerri to spill fucking coffee all over her goddamn desk and her mouse pad and her mouse and her notepad and her fucking everything. So this is perfect because it means that you guys can't troll me about how dirty my mouse is anymore every time I post something about it. Now, this is the Scimitar RGB Elite MMO and gaming mouse. It is one step up from this other Scimitar. It's actually currently the 8th of January. I'm going to unbox this today. We're going to plug it in today. Also, you guys are not going to know because I'm keeping this tip-top secret until it launches on, I believe, the 21st of January. So anyway, I'm going to open it up now really quick so that we can get into stream. Any technical stuff, I will let you guys know when I do my review of it just before it launches because I'm going to give it a go for the next couple of weeks. I do play a lot of WoW, used to play a lot of MOBAs, haven't been on the MOBA kick for a little while. However, we have been very much on the MMO kick and I do a lot of video and audio editing. So anything that I can program to my mouse, I do. So let's open this bad boy up. Considering I'm late and it might take a little bit of programming to get sorted, I might actually spend tomorrow setting it up so that we don't waste too much time on this. However, the stream on Friday, I'll definitely be using it. Here we go. CORSAIR, do your thing. The little booklet for the Scimitar RGB Elite gaming mouse. Tells you all about the buttons and the scroll wheel and the DPI settings, which I love so much because I change it all the time between Overwatch and everything else that I play. In Overwatch, I tend to put my DPI settings like over 9,000, not literally, but what's that in there? Oh, adjusting the key slider. It's like a tiny little Allen key so you can get in here and you can slide these keys where is most comfortable for you. I like having them all the way back because I have tiny little hands. Tiny little hands with nails, which makes it harder to do stuff. Ooh, hold up, wait a minute. The buttons are actually a lot softer and easier to press. I'm a fan of that, actually. First impression, I am a big fan of that because I definitely can get some hand pain sometimes from holding the mouse and pressing this. So like your whole wrist goes tense when you're trying to press the buttons on the side. That's a lot better. I love it already. So I'm going to give that a go for the next couple of weeks and then I'll come back to you guys and let you know what I think and how I've been using it and all that good stuff. Let's go stream. Catch you on there and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Hello. The Scimitar Elite. We have been using it for a few weeks now. January 8th is when I first got this mouse and it's now the 22nd of January. So given that few weeks that I've had to test out this bad boy, I've got a few things for you. I've been smashing out mostly a lot of WoW, a little bit of Overwatch, and a couple of games of HOTS on this mouse. And a lot of editing, lots and lots of editing I've been doing the past few weeks. I think maybe the first weekend I had a bit of a hand cramp, but mostly that's also from holding my phone and from holding my Kindle.
So after the first weekend, I don't know if my hand got used to it, if I was just smashing out too much WoW at the time, but I haven't experienced any cramps, no lasting issues, no problems with my wrist, none of that stuff that sometimes I did get if I was binging on the previous Scimitar. Also, it turned out, I remember saying in the first part of this video that it might take a bit of setup, plugging in the mouse and getting everything going. That was not the case at all. Originally, when I plugged it in, it didn't recognize the mouse, but I hit up my partnership manager at Corsair and he basically said just to reset the mouse. I think it was like hold down both mouse buttons as you unplug it and plug it or something like that. I can get that information if you need it, if you have the same issue. It's basically just to reset the mouse when you plug it in. And then IQ instantly picked it up, instantly loaded my previous profile for my previous Scimitar. So everything was the same. All the DPI settings are the same. All the keybinds are the same. I'm getting hot just thinking about it. It was so nice. Definitely for MMOs and MOBAs, brilliant, love it. I can move around so much easier. I don't get fatigued using the mouse. However, as I said before, it's not an FPS mouse. When I'm playing Overwatch, it is a bit more difficult to play with this mouse. For example, use case scenario, we were playing Mystery Heroes and I rolled myself a Hamtaro. Now, I'm one of the people who, when playing Hamtaro or Hammond, whatever you want to call Hamster Lad, I will cling myself to any possible pillar and swing around that shit for like the entirety of the game. You will struggle doing that with this mouse. Trying to hold it and move it quickly is very difficult when you can't actually grip onto the mouse and instead you're actually pressing the buttons in order to grip the mouse and move it. And it is quite heavy for that purpose. So obviously it's not geared towards FPS. If you do play more FPSs, you should consider a different one. Corsair have like 8 other FPS mice probably. However, for the purpose that it is for, fucking brilliant. Kerri approved. Love it. So happy they sent it to me. Thank you, Corsair. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I did mention to the Corsair team, I would love if we could team up with Elgato and get some kind of really awesome USB splitter situation so I can plug 2 mice, an FPS mouse and an MMO/MOBA mouse into the same USB and just switch to whichever mouse I wanted based on the game that I'm playing through IQ syncing the profiles for that. That would be so sick. And I know that it's possible because you guys are amazing and I love you and you're so talented and smart and you have the engineering capability and I believe in you. Let me also read you some highlights of this mouse that my Corsair partner sent me here. The Scimitar Elite has 17 programmable buttons and key slider control. Patented 12-button repositionable key slider. It has an 18,000 DPI sensor, which is upgraded from the previous model, the Pro. The durability of the buttons are 50 million click-rated Omron switches. Technical. Reinforced scroll wheel structure. You can scroll Reddit all day and know that you'll have superior performance. The mouse is also $79.99 US dollary dues. So that's it. That's my review of the Corsair Scimitar Pro Elite. What is this thing? Scimitar RGB Elite. It's not a Pro, it's an Elite. My previous one was a Pro, I believe. That one was a Scimitar RGB Pro. This one is the Scimitar RGB Elite. So if you would like to also be an elite member of the gaming community, there you go, pick one up. If you would also like to maybe get me paid because you love me, then you can use my code, which I will put everywhere and in the description. Thanks for coming and watching Kerri's scuffed review of the Corsair Scimitar RGB Elite. I'll catch you in the next video. Or I'll catch you on stream, or on Discord, or Twitter, or Instagram, or maybe even Facebook. You never know, because I'm literally everywhere all of the time. At kidkerrigan, make sure you follow me on every single one of those social media platforms, and I'll catch you around. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, bye. Apparently, this thing launches.